What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya. Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose every day, trying to help you figure out how to fit the puzzle pieces of life together so you do life right and you do it well. Okay, so fam, here is the thing. We have been talking about what happens when you don't get your pressure under control. The story I was telling you guys was about the pipes in my community that have bursted, and literally the water just been going for days and days. And I know one thing, we better not get that bill. But seriously though, just like that pipes and the pipes bursted because of pressure, we can burst because of pressure. And not just burst from pressure, but if we think about it in the physical and health sense of blood pressure, when you go to the doctor, a lot of times when your blood pressure up, they be like, well, what's going on? Well, how are you feeling? What are you dealing with? What's going on at work? Anything happening different in your family? What about, any challenges and other ailments and physical things you may have? They start asking them questions, and at first glance, you be like, y'all shoulders nosy. And then don't let them start asking, well, what have you been eating? What choices and decisions have you been making? Because that's really what they asking you. They telling you that there is a direct correlation to your high blood pressure from the choices and decisions you're making in life. And it doesn't matter if it's just life physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, work, church, family, friends, relationships. At the end of the day, they're trying to get you to understand what you decide upon, how you feel about a thing, how you internalize or encapsulate, how you deal with it is affecting your blood pressure. And it's affecting your blood pressure because it's hitting your mind, it's hitting your heart, and it's hitting your spirit. And if you're not really working through it, if you're not really dealing with it, the essence of the pipe bursting situation is your blood pressure elevated. It's skyrocketing. It's going higher and higher because you didn't tend to the pressure that was building. Oh, yes. You did not tend to the pressure that was building. I felt my daddy. I felt the apostle. But that's the truth. You feel me? When you are not paying attention to how you dealing with the stuff that's dealing with you, that's a book. Like, that's already a book that's been in the making 10 years. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. But if you are not dealing with the stuff that's dealing with you, guess what? The pressure's gonna build. And when the pressure's build, you gonna either experience it internally, aka high blood pressure, aka ulcers, aka migraines, aka sickness in your body, or your spirit, or your mind, heartache, heart attack, stroke. You feel me? You're gonna feel it physically, or internally in your body, or you gonna experience it, and it's gonna experience other folks externally, physically, with your mouth, with your hands, with how you treat them, with how you respond to them, with how you deal with them. It's gonna show itself up. It's gonna express itself because the pressure is gonna have to get out. And so all we telling you this week is tend to that pressure. Tend to the pressure that is pressuring you. Deal with the stuff that's dealing with you. Don't let it take you out the game. I'm telling you, don't let it take you out the game. Don't let it have you doing the foolish of coping. There's a difference between release and working through something and coping. No. Because coping, a lot of times you pick up bad habits. You pick up stuff that you shouldn't lean and depend on. No. Tend to the stuff that's tending to you. Deal with the stuff that's dealing with you, and work on the stuff that's pressuring you. Work on you so that you don't let it work you. All right?